right, well, here we go. So let's get this craziness started. So I got up, looked at my phone, didn't want to do arenas, and figured I may as well stream it because then I'll sit there and get her done. So here we are. Here we are. And to start with, I better use up some energy. Grab some potions or revives. Do you do farming, Joe, or not so much?
I haven't, no, but I've watched a few videos on it, and I figure if I need it, I will.
Yeah.
So far, I haven't needed it yet.
I don't know. I think it's just for people that have too much time on their hands for the most part.
Yeah, same here. I'm like, I'll just farm some units in arena.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't mind using units for that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's usually how I attack those, paths in like 6-4 and 7-1 is I'll have a set number of units in my head that I'll grind for an arena, and then I'll do a path.
Okay.
And then I'll just repeat that process.
Mm-hmm. I was going to do the farming, but I figure I may as well use up this energy to get the mystic combat done somewhat. Let's go with that. Wait, I think he's a hero. Let's put Nicholas on the team.
So you have Cavalier and uncollected 100% done?
Yeah. Mr. Osmond, how you doing? How's the day coming along? Cavalier, though, the first day I did the initial completion. AQ Shadow, how you doing? And then I actually this month I got the exploration done pretty quick because I wanted that the Nexus for the T5CC. Didn't see what I wanted, although I didn't expect to see what I wanted. So, but I'll probably do the same if April is the variant 7. So if we're not going to get Osmond, you're going for Odin. What are you at so far? If prepping for 712. All right. If we're not getting if we're not getting 7.2, then I'm fine to go for exploration. But if we're getting 7.2 for April, then I'm going to hold off on the completion because I'll probably get the offer at the end to use the resources toward 7.2. But if not, probably within the first week or so, I'll get exploration done with Cavalier just for the T5CC Nexus. So that's the plan, or what I'm thinking anyways.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So Osmond, what are you at so far, and what are you aiming for? Done with your 6 stars in 20 minutes, so I'll be around 32 million after a day of grinding. Oh, okay. Yeah, dude, if you're getting 32 a day, you definitely got it.
Holy cow, yeah.
Yeah, not going to be a problem at all. Are you using any champion boosts, like the attack boost, health boost, or the green ones? So I ended up I tried to keep those active pretty much the whole time. I kept forgetting, but as often as I could, because I opened a bunch of the superior solo crystals, and with those I got a ton of those boosts. I'm hoping to get lucky with Act 7 rewards. Yeah.
How much of a percentage in points do you think that helped you? Like if
Not
you had
much.
to guess, or not much, like 5 to 10 maybe?
Well, actually, let's take a quick look. When I get into the arena, I'll set the arena team without them, and then I'll apply them and see. But so it's like the health boost absolutely is not going to do anything other than the attack of the champion would help you because it's going to more attack, so you're going to get through the fight a little bit faster. So time-wise, that would be good. And then they're increasing the hero rating a little bit. And so if anything, actually, what those would do, if you're trying to use lower 5 stars, it will increase their hero rating, meaning that you can use them without worrying about a test match. So.
Okay.
But the actual point-wise, yeah, I don't think it would be very much of a difference. You want to get Thronebreaker? Yeah. Yeah, well, especially, too, with the changes coming to the Glory Star. That's going to be nice, too. So, is it the T5CC you're looking for, AQ, or a champion you're looking for? More so. Because I mean that sucks if you've got the T5CC for a champion you do not want to take to R3, which is the biggest complaint with that requirement, right? So you need the T5CC. You plan to R3 Magneto? Okay, that's a good pick for sure.
That's a good one.
Yeah. My alliance leader yesterday. He was asking whether or not Claire would be a good Thronebreaker option, Clairvoyant, and I'm like, she'd be a good option to R3 regardless of Thronebreaker.
Yeah.
Use some, but not many. Nilo, how you doing? Yeah. So if you have a lot of them, Osman, or if you have a lot of the Supreme Soul Crystals, just open those. I mean, you don't need to if you're doing 32 million a day, but open those. You get the arena boosts. You'll get the champion boosts and stuff, and it makes things quicker. Surfer will go to R3 in a while, probably. Okay. So for Surfer AQ, is that like to actually use them, or more the prestige? And once we get through here with Dragon Man, use up a bit of energy, get some points for the Mystic Combat, then I'll get into the 6 stars. You're going to use them? Okay. I think if you get used to him and like him, he's probably a pretty decent champion, but just managing his buffs, or more so the amount of because it's a very small window to apply his buffs. But once you get used to that, I think he could be a lot of fun. It's kind of nice though having somebody where you control what buff you get. You guys see everyone saying Black Panther Classic buff confirmed for April. So on the UMCOC podcast yesterday, there was one of the Kabam devs, and he was talking about that. So I think that's where that's coming from. You're destroying the side quest with him? Okay. I don't know how much, because I only went into the podcast at the end. Have you tried Ghosts with Odin Synergy? Yeah, I did actually I did a whole run of ROL with her, with that synergy. And the only fight that really took any, which I would have expected, the only fight that took any time was Wolverine. Mr. Shadow, how you doing? How's the grind coming along? All right. Here, Osman, I'll just show you with and then without him quickly. Just see if I can get to an L2. It's not a huge difference, but I think over time, a longer fight, it would be a bigger difference. I don't regret our 6-star mags. Yeah, well, especially now if you're gonna R3 them, that was definitely a good choice. Yeah, I haven't actually played Odin yet. I've only had him on the team and applied the pre-fight. That is it so far. So,
Lord Shadow at 27 billion.
You're 27 already? Damn.
Putting in the work.
So let's go with...
Lord Shadow does not miss when he goes for champions in the arena.
Yeah.
He just doesn't. I don't think he's ever missed.
Hmm. Okay, so I think that's who I would normally. Yeah, okay. A rough time, like just going, or like not feeling like doing arena. I haven't been. Jewel, how you doing? I haven't been grinding arena, dude. I was not feeling like grinding arena either, and that's why I'm streaming, because I was not intending to stream this week, but I know doing arena. Well, other than doing this thing with Osmond Ghost, but other than this, arena would be much quicker while streaming. No, I've never seen champion. That's pretty good. So one thing that I was surprised with Osman is that with Odin on the team, and if I don't have Hood, so I'm not able to, like right now I do, but after this I'm going to use Yellow Jacket and drop Odin. As I go through, even though I'm taking the recoil damage, overall I'm not losing that much health, which I was really surprised with. But basically, 2 L2s and Winter Soldier will be dead. And I think without Odin, it's pretty much the same. I won't get to a third L2, but almost. So yeah, so with Odin, 2 L2s. So we'll take Odin off and bring in Yellow Jacket. Rough equals power. Oh, that sucks. Power for entire neighborhood. Taking sis to the dock. Good distance away only. Okay, so time wise, yeah. Arena sucks balls. I can't get myself back on grinding units. Arena does suck balls, but getting units doesn't. Crossbows and power. Yeah. I'm getting so close to another 5-star. Look at those. Okay, so. So 2 L2s, and yeah, not like no heavying for Furies or anything like that. Straight L2s. So if we don't have Odin, we would have Yellow Jacket. So let's see what the difference is here. I'm actually still getting 5 stars on cooldown. Okay. So the other option with what I was talking about, Osmond, would be taking Yellow Jacket off, having Odin, and then just eating the recoil damage.
Shadow, do you find that your alliance is good at hitting the help button for you when they know you're doing champion grinds like this?
So last time, the second L2, it was over, and this time, like I said, we're going to get to almost 3 L2s. So yeah, so a little bit of difference, like over a longer fight or a path with lots of opponents with lots of health. It's yeah, you're gonna find it makes a bigger difference. Okay. Let me see here. And let's get into this craziness. Should have been done with this round hours ago. I never ask and usually don't tell when I'm going for a champ, so okay.
Gotcha.
All right. So we'll do one round. Let's go with. Oh, they're not all up yet. Okay, well, just about. So that would be, I don't think I have any R1 team. Okay, actually, you know what? Let's do the 5 stars first. And same idea. So, we'll see how much of a difference those boosts make for the.
Oh, cool.
rating. Let's go with everybody being pretty much the same. Okay, so I think, yeah, they're all R3s. Okay. Okay, so we got a team hero rating of 18,000 without any boosts. So the next one we do, we'll have the boost and see how much higher it is. All right. I don't care about help button and no one help when there is 2-3K help requests. You need to go to a smaller alliance. I don't know how Kabam buffs Black Panther before Sentry. Well, the Black Panther one, like they announced that in February, so I don't know. When that came about, I really don't think they were planning to, but because they got called out, I think that's why they had to scramble. But maybe I'm wrong. You're excited for AQ rewards? Yeah. Black Panther used to be my best 4-star champion years ago, but now he's a dud, so I think he deserves it. Wow. Nyla, you're getting called out. Oh my, them fighting words.
Oof.
Should get enough materials for classes to R4. 5-star. Nice. If you maxed him out as a 5-star, so if you took him to R5 and you got him as a 6-star, would you take him to R3, or would you like not take him at all, or just he wouldn't be priority? So how are your 6 stars coming along, Joe?
I'm on my last set.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I zipped through them this time.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know how I did that, but I did.
Probably just talking to me. Makes time go fast.
Yeah. Yeah. I wasn't going to do it, and then you're like, I'm going to stream and do arena. And I was like, okay, well, I should probably do arena too.
There you go. Mr. Bourne, how you doing? You're up pretty early considering you're up kind of late. Maybe this is when you're normally up. Okay, so now we'll do the second team of R3s with the boost and see how much higher over 18K we are. Okay, so yeah. And we're just going to use the shorter ones, and then when we get to the 6 stars, we'll use the 30 and 40 minute ones. I don't even know if doing this I'm going to be able to get through all of these before they expire.
Who the heck is on
call? That's Mr. Jalapeno Joe, the hot man himself. Okay, so team rating of 21.5. I think the other was 18.5, right? Slaymon, how you doing?
Slaymon.
So, a little bit of a difference. Not huge, but
okay.
A little bit.
I was just curious. I think you said you'd mostly used them just for time purposes, right?
Yeah.
Not point. Yeah, that makes sense.
If I had a lot of R2 5 stars, then I think it would have been worthwhile for the rating, because it would have increased it a little bit, so that you wouldn't, like, even if you're using really low 5 stars, you wouldn't need to worry about death matches.
I don't think this Let me see.
So, Mr. Bourne, what are you up to? What you got going down? I'll probably get to 3 million here for the 5 stars and then switch over to the 6s.
Sergeant Bourne, what's up, buddy?
Sounded like Damadeus for a bit there.
I don't know who that is.
It's another streamer, but he usually streams like late at night. R2 6-star
okay.
Silver Surfer, R2 6-star Mag, Gambit. You should make a video on your roster, AQ, on like an account tour. So it took me a while to realize how to deal with Mysterio after his L1 and trying to like not hit while he's got the reflective gas. Because the problem used to be that he would always be backing up into the corner, and then I realized parry him once, back up, and then parry him again and just hold for a couple seconds, and then you can start hitting him. Like the timing for that works out pretty well most of the time. AQB slacking. All right. Yeah, I'm doing okay, Slimon. Can't complain. How are classes going for you? It's spring break, so you're taking your daughter to her cousins. Okay. I'll see. So is that far away or close? Oi. Might do a guide for both accounts. I suppose I wouldn't really want 2 power gains, but whatever. You really don't want to know my luck on second. Alright. Alright. So how long is the spring break, Born? I know for some people it's like a 2-week spring break, when I think it's normally like just 1 week, but I think because they're like trying to get things going back for like normal class schedule and stuff like that. So I love my second account way more than my main. Yeah, I could see that. Be interesting to know, and I mean I'm sure people would know, but if you've got a pretty progressed account currently and you start a new one, how long it would be to get the new one not to the same level as the original account, but close. I must be the only person at this point without a second account. Just you and I, Nilo. Just you and I. I think... no, realistically, I wouldn't, but I like to say if I didn't do a read on this account, I would do a second account, but no, I don't think I would. Although I could definitely see like starting a new account and just, you know, like all of that stuff, knowing what you're what you're supposed to do and stuff like that, and masters and blah blah. I think it would make it seem more interesting. No. The stealth suit, Silver Surfer, Mags are my favorite 3. I have a second account, but it is abandoned. Can't wait for July. You're already thinking about July 4th, eh? Oh boy. I wonder if I could be still playing by July 4th. You only have time for one account? Yeah. So you need to do a second account and only do Arena? Huh. Yeah. No. You have 5 accounts, AQ? Damn. That's crazy. I think, well, the best time to do it would be like Summer and Appreciation or something like that, where you just get a bunch of extra stuff. But yeah, if I had I don't think I would go back and forth. Like, I think I would stick with the... Although, I don't know. When I used to play World of Warcraft, although that was a little bit different. Like, I had multiple characters on that, and I would spend a fair bit of time on each, but for that game, the main reason I had multiple characters were for professions, so that each character could support, like, the whole group of characters. Whereas we don't have... So I guess, in a sense, we do here, where you could, you know, do the gifting between your accounts, but... Holy crap, it's only 9:30. Oosh. I should be able to get Arena done early then. Okay, so one more match here and then we'll swap over to the 6 stars. And run through that nonsense. You only use 2 accounts? Okay. Just made the best egg sandwich ever. Ever! It's so good I'm afraid it might cost world peace. Well, no, if it's the best ever, then people are going to fight over it. Who gets it? Yeah, I guess that's what we'll do. Your 3rd account has the R2 6-star domino. Damn. Damn. Yeah, Domino was my first R3 mutant. And well, no. If I had other options at the time, I would have done somebody else. But I'm still okay that she's R3. I don't use her often, but when I do use her, it's not a bad time.
Yeah, I like Domino too.
Yeah. She's not, doesn't seem as, I don't know if they changed her or she's just been surpassed, but doesn't really seem as powerful as when she first came out, but
I liked her synergy with Red Hulk.
Yeah. Solo, how you doing? How goes it? Oh, you're on Twitch as well, are you, AQ? Very good. Very good, very good. Oh, that reminds me, I was going to change something on the layout, but... Well... I didn't. Okay, 10 frags away, 10k frags away from forming 5 different T5CC class on my 2nd account. Damn.
Wow.
Damn. Yeah, the next one, I think it's going to be mutant for me, because I think I'm like 4,000 away. Did you guys see that? Moon Knight stacking bleeds? Phenomenal stuff there. I don't know if that really changes the significance of that character. I think he needs a little bit more than stacking bleeds.
Just a little.
Just a little bit. Oh, so AQ boss is open. Let me go throw all my champions at him. Nah, somebody else can finish him off. Actually, I think I've only got 2. I think I lost Hulkbuster earlier in the series. Trying to fully complete heroic Father of Sins. Alright. I mean, yeah. Because the rewards aren't too, like, if you've got everything else done, or if you're not, like, don't feel you're going to be able to explore Cavalier or Uncollected, then yeah, but if you think you could get Cavalier and Uncollected done and don't have them done, might want to use your energy for those. Although heroic, you could auto fight for the most part too. Your layout is better than mine by a lot. It's a work in progress. How come Sentry or Venom Pool doesn't get a buff, but OG Black Panther does? Well, OG Black Panther is getting a buff because they got called out in February. Basically what happened there. Command be like, he's already been buffed. That is true. When we ask for Moon Knight buff before his Disney Plus series comes out. Can I go relax, eat, and be ready for stream? Alright, Mr. Shadow, have a good one. I thought you were already streaming. Yeah, have a good one. Good luck on the grind, dude. I'm sure you'll end up getting him. Mr. Gaming, how you doing? Liked and subscribed. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. You're a good person, even if other people say otherwise. It's not true, Tammy. Not true at all.
Not true.
Let me check. So we got the buffs. Let's see where we are for the AQ nonsense. I should probably... Oh, No, I guess I'll be that guy. Let's everyone else do the hard work. Goes and it takes all the glory.
That guy.
Wow. That guy.
Be an account. The account name. That guy. Probably is.
I'm not sure if I have her at her hunt. Yeah, we do. Okay. Oh, you son of a gun. Damn it. Well, I guess I started it, so I may as well finish it. I think Moon Knight is a very cool looking character, but I don't know much about him as a character. Also, I don't have much faith in. Yeah, I think he's supposed to be kind of like a Batman kind of backstory, like troubled childhood, billionaire, you know, do-gooder kind of thing. No, Batman's not really a do-gooder, I suppose, but. Okay. But yeah, actually, when I was into comics, yeah, he would have been around for sure, but not somebody not a comic book I read or whatever. That was a long time ago in a land far away. So when you do your 5 stars, Joe, do you run through all of them?
Most of them.
Okay.
I do that. Well, it depends on what arena I'm in. If I'm running my 5 stars in the 5-star featured arena, then I don't get to as many as I would in just the 4-star featured. You know what I mean? Because you can go lower in that arena than you can in the 5-star featured.
Okay. Marvel, Batman, but Egyptian god also. Oh, okay. AQ Shadow sent me. Oh, so I have to thank AQ Shadow and you. Okay, okay. Let's do this. So then, if they do the TV series, I guess there's going to be some kind of like Egyptian backstory, but probably wouldn't be set in Egypt. I'm in his Discord. Okay. Coolio. Oh, this is a bad one to be hitting to their block. Damn. Oh well. Guess we just don't hit into his block then. So does Moon Knight have superpowers, or is he just like a skilled fighter?
He's just a skilled fighter
Ah, okay.
with pretty much all the same toys that Batman has.
Okay. Is he supposed to be kind of like crazy or something?
Yeah, he had multiple personalities.
Ah, okay.
I don't know. I haven't read anything recently on it.
Mm-hmm.
He first appeared in Werewolf by Night comic.
Okay.
So he was, he's kind of got his roots in, mystical characters.
Oh, so Wolverine's first appearance was in Incredible Hulk, and it was only supposed to be like a 2-3 story arc, and then he was quite a popular character, and that's how he, still around now.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny that like he's so well known, and yet he wasn't supposed to be around at all.
And I don't even think he was supposed to be a mutant.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Appeared in the Hulk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I got into comics because of X-Men, but and I bought quite a few X-Men comics, like Uncanny X-Men, Excalibur, X-Force, blah, blah. And then, I don't know how I came across Image Comics, but I really liked Image Comics. I got into a lot of those titles.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I think they still exist, Image Comics, but...
Image?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, Spawn, Savage Dragon, that's where Walking Dead came from.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
Walking Dead comic. Yep. Robert Kirkman was the writer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. So I was...
Go
ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
So, third season or so of The Walking Dead, I looked up the comic books, and they started like any other comic book, like $2.50, $3 per issue. But the first issue of The Walking Dead, and this was only 3 years after the TV series, was $15,000. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I think that first issue is a little pricey.
Yeah.
Another one that came from Image Comics was a Netflix movie that came out recently called The Old Guard.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen that movie?
Yeah, it was an okay movie, but I didn't realize it was based on a comic book.
Yeah, it was kind of a fun movie, but yeah, it was based on a comic.
Okay.
Umbrella Academy, though I don't know if Umbrella
I think that would have
Academy-
been Variant or Dark Horse probably for Umbrella Academy.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Huh. Okay.
I'm trying to think. There's been a few. Yeah.
Dude, X-Men movies are so bad. I'm sure the comics are much better. Yeah, the comic. There is one. It was something to do with Magneto. I don't remember exactly what it was. I mean, this is when I was like 16 that I read it. But it was. I just thought the story behind it was so good. that one in particular. I don't remember the specifics of it, but I remember that was one of the first comic books that I read, and I was like, wow, these are more than just cool pictures. But yeah, I suppose it would be like comparing a movie to a book. The movies rarely live up to the book, so.
Yeah.
X-Men comics are the highest grossing comics of all time. Okay, really? Oh, okay. I would have thought Superman would have been. But okay, so if you mean like, do you mean when you say X-Men, do you mean like Excalibur, X-Force, like all of those titles? Because yeah, I could see that. Because it is a bunch of different titles. And I think initially, when they created the X-Men comics, it was supposed to be a representation of like the civil rights movement in the U.S. All I remember from X-Men movies is Magneto playing chess. Yeah. Yeah, and I'll never see somebody being Professor X other than Patrick Stewart, actually. Like, yeah. Was it Magneto Testament? The story of Magneto's childhood in Nazi? I think so. Yeah, because it did definitely have to do with him. And I think what I found really interesting about it was, like, he went through that struggle. And I think in the movie, it suggested that he wanted to make Homo sapiens go through that struggle, but not in that comic book. But yeah. Because I think that was like where the development of Asteroid M and kind of all that kind of stuff. Yeah, Professor X is Martin Luther King and Magneto's Malcolm X. Yeah. One thing I didn't care for in the movies, which, I mean, there are things that have to be different, but was how, like when they did the prequel, in a sense, for where Professor X lost the use of his legs. Because like in the comic books, it was because of Juggernaut that injured him. But, yes, good characters must be flawed. Who's your guys' favorite comic book character? Good or bad? Like good character or bad character, or good or evil? Wait, is that? Yes, it is.
I am partial to Daredevil and Doctor Strange.
Oh, okay.
Those are my favorites.
Mm-hmm. Vincent? Well, fair enough. Didn't that get discontinued not too long ago? Ginger, how you doing? I think my favorite when I was younger was Spawn. And then there's a comic book. I don't even know what the character's name, but there was a comic book called Pitt. Pitt. And I don't know what it was, but I really liked the concept of that. And then, yeah, there was a couple others. The Darkness I liked. Witchblade I liked. But I kind of like Wolverine, but I don't know. I think, if you're relatively young getting into comic books, he is kind of, the cool, badass kind of,
Yeah. Do you know Angela appeared in Spawn comic?
Yeah.
Yep. Spawn number 9.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I had every one of them up until 50 or 75, and then I kind of got out of them for a bit, and then I started picking them back up around 120-ish, and then, but I haven't bought a comic in, I don't know, a long time. Marvel villains are awesome because they don't just want to be evil for evil's sakes. Yeah, they have a goal in mind. Yeah. Well, and I think that's one of the reasons why people really like Killmonger in the Black Panther movie, right? And even Thanos, like, he was maybe misguided, but the purpose, what he was trying to accomplish was a noble idea. He went about it the wrong way. He could have just doubled the resources, right? Rather than having the living beings.
Yeah, that's why they call him the Mad Titan, because he's nuts.
Loki is quite likable also. But is that because of Tom Hiddleston, or is Loki a likable character in general? Because I think because of the person who played the character, I think a lot of people... I mean, he was probably going to be a humorous character anyways, but... I think that's supposed to be the next TV series up, right? After the Winter Soldier one? It's supposed to be...
yeah, Loki comes out this summer, in June, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be interesting. It's interesting how things worked out for, like, the MCU. That, like, I guess WandaVision is recent, but, like, this year they didn't have a bunch of movies slated to be released, and it's the TV shows, or last year. Because, I mean, well, the movies that were supposed to be in theaters, none of them ended up in theaters, so... So that timing, yeah. Solar, the one above all, confirmed. Loki series has most potential, in my opinion. Yeah, I think that's going to be an interesting one for sure.
I hope it leads into the new Thor movie. But I don't know when that's supposed to be released, so I may just be hoping into the wind on that one.
Well, the Black Widow movie is supposed to be out, although that's been delayed multiple times, though, eh?
Yeah, July 9th is the new release date.
Okay. And that was supposed to have been out last summer, right?
Oh, yeah, last May, first week of May.
Oh, wow. Holy crap.
Yeah, that was supposed to be their tentpole movie for the year.
Wow.
They are releasing that simultaneously on Disney Plus and at the movies, but the Disney Plus version, you have to pay $30 to watch it.
What's going down, Jam? So I watched Reina and the Last Dragon with my niece and nephew.
Yeah.
I horror thing, so like I didn't pay, but I saw a lot of people complaining about, that it was $30, and I was talking to my brother about it, and he's like, well, that's $30. So like if they had watched it on Disney Plus at home, that'd have been the four of them. So if they'd gone to the theater, that's $12 each, right? So $30, and then if they want to do the popcorn or whatever. So, but yeah. So yeah, if you're considering it that so like like in that case, because the expense is from one pocket basically. But if you're looking at it like if it was just me, then yes, it is paying more than if I went to the theater. But in their case, for four of them, it's less. So, but yeah. But I think quite a few of the movie studios have said that's what they're going to do for the foreseeable future is it will be through digital and in theaters. I can't wait for the Obi-Wan series the most. Spider-Man 3 should come out in December. Mr. Jam, what are you up to? Also liking Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until that's all out and then just watch it all over a weekend. Get a Spider-Man 4 one day. It's never happened. Lurking while at work. All right. I like that I could rewatch it if I want to, but not completely sold on the extra expense. Richard, how you doing? Day off? Or are you just getting off work? Oh, I'm sure all you guys know, but make sure to, unless you're in overflow for glory, make sure to hold on to it for the next little while. And don't spend it, because the high-end items are going to get cheaper in a little over a week.
Oh, good shout out.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be able to, like, whatever I get today, I don't have to worry about any of it being in overflow. And then I'll have a couple days for the next one. So I should be able to wait until the change before I buy anything. So.
Yeah, I
You were
think
about
I'm
to go
good.
to bed. Okay. Yeah. I was looking at it, like what I've got currently. I've got just over 10,000. And then we'll get 4,400, I think. Because we get 34 and then... Yeah, 4,400. So I was thinking to get some T4B, but I think I'm just going to hold on to it for a couple weeks. Dude, this guy is so annoying. Like, seriously.
Yeah, it really is.
Come on. No. Oh, this was a really bad idea. Okay, cool. Don't spend glory on T2 and T5CC. I'm spending glory on T1A. Yeah, so I was thinking to do T4B. You're about to go to bed? Well, thanks for coming and saying hello first. Priorities. I get it. Priorities. I gotta fight a new alliance. Glory is mainly potions until I need T2A or T5CC. Yeah. Yeah, no, if you're good on rank resources, then yeah. Using it for consumables makes sense. But it should be good once the changes go for like the T5CC and the T2A, because it's not going to cost as much, so you can still get those and still have glory for the consumables, so that'll be helpful. Use Electro, the Odin killer, or no, the Man-God killer. Have you guys all done the final gauntlet for the side quest? Man, that was a lot. What's that?
I was about to ask you if you'd done it yet.
Okay. Yeah, I did it. So I tried the Electro Cheese. I did that once. I think it was about as fast. Like, I don't think it was any faster than using, doing it normally. But I did that once. I used Ghost. I think the other 6 times I had a Ghost team. And I died with Ghost like 3 or 4 times. And then finished it off with either Wasp or Claire. So, but one time I was a little bit surprised. So one of the times I died with Ghost, I was trying to see if the protection from Odin would protect her from Mangog's L2, and it didn't. So I'm not sure if it sees Mangog's L2 as all separate hits, because it's supposed to prevent any damage over 18% from a single hit. So if it's each one is registered as a single hit, it makes sense. And then, so there's one time I died on purpose. Well, not on purpose, but it was for science. And the other times are just, the other times are just playing badly. But the protection thing actually is pretty nice. You don't have enough feathers. Okay. Well, for the like once you're able to get into the final gauntlet, then you don't need any other feathers for entry of that. So you would just need the feathers to finish off Gauntlet 9. Oh crap, I just realized I'm not running my boosts. Damn it. Well, just so long as I keep... So long as whatever is going to expire is used up before next Wednesday. Good. Because if I do an initial completion next Wednesday, I'll try to remember to be boosted that whole time. It's a nice glory store change, having no node. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the no nodes, actually. I'm quite looking forward to that. Trying to find a 300 mil AQ score alliance. 300 mil, you're going to be needing somebody running a... I don't know if you can get there through map 5. So you're going to need somebody or an alliance that's running a fair bit of map 6. And map 6 would be the main thing, and decent prestige. I've done the 7-7. My top science were an AQ, AW. So just threw champs at it and got it done. Red Hawk and Apocalypse mainly. Okay. Yeah, I think if you can manage the L2, like you either bait out the L1 or somebody with good block proficiency to tank the L2, it's not bad. Ghost got through it pretty quick. You can phase most of the L2 with Ghost. Yeah, I should have tried Hood too, because he can be invisible for the entire L2. It's just a matter of having your timing for it. You don't have enough Uru? Okay. Yeah, so you just need to wait on feathers then? Oh, you're to open the casket. So, who is it? It's Nilo and Slayman that are discussing Star Wars. Are you guys into Star Trek as well? Or if you're into Star Trek, is that a betrayal of all that is Star Wars? You're only allowed one Star franchise at a time.
No, I like them both. So.
Okay. Have you seen the Orville? No. Okay.
Is it good?
I like it. Initially, I didn't, because I just thought it was like a hokey Star Trek wannabe. But I actually like the stories behind it a fair bit. Seth MacFarlane, I don't know. He just annoys me. But once I got over that, I quite liked it.
I might have to try it.
Yeah. There was one, I think it's season 1, episode 9 or 12. The story for that I really liked. So one of the crew members, there was a Star Trek Voyager episode where they come across a planet and the time it's not synced up with the rest of the universe time wise. So the time on that planet advances far faster than the rest of the universe. And there was an episode on the Orville where they had a similar idea. And my idea is I should be concentrating, but oh well. Let's see if we can get this nonsense over with. There we go.
He's not having it.
No, he just wanted to slap me around a bit. So anyway, so one of the crew members from the Orville go down to this planet. A kid falls down, gets hurt. They're able to heal the kid because they have advanced technology. Then they leave, and for whatever reason they come back to the planet. But on the planet, it's like hundreds and hundreds of years after the fact, and a whole religion has come around the person who healed the kid, and yeah, just interesting because it just makes me think of like religion, and yeah, so just how that all works out, I thought was quite interesting.
That's cool.
Yeah. Isn't that the comedy with Seth MacFarlane? Yeah. Yeah, so Slayman, I thought it was kind of cheesy for the first episode, absolutely. But probably the first 3. But when I got about halfway through the first season, I was quite impressed, actually. So I was watching that and Star Trek Discovery? I think it's Discovery. I was watching them at the same time, and I actually preferred the Orville over the Star Trek one. You used to be a Star Wars fan, AQ? Uh-oh. That means you're no longer? I don't count the new trilogy. I found Star Trek boring. As a blah, blah, blah. The old trilogy stuff. Everyone's a Skywalker. Well, hey. Luke had a lot of time on his hands, so, George Lucas probably had the biggest laugh when he saw the bad reviews. George R.R. Martin signed some kind of new contract with, I think it's HBO, to write, but I don't think it has anything to do with Game of Thrones. So I think it's like a whole new property. So I don't think that dude is ever going to get the Game of Thrones book stuff.
Yeah, isn't that book like two years overdue now?
Yeah.
I'm going to jump off here and get some lunch.
All right. Have a good one. Thanks
Later.
for stopping by and keeping me company. Let's say the Rogue One was a good movie. Yeah, Rogue One wasn't bad. It was good to see the backstory of how, they got to where they were for, what was it, A New Hope? They need to move past the Skywalker thing and just start something completely new like the Mandalorian. Yeah, I think that's, so the guys who did Game of Thrones, they were, and this is partly why they kind of rushed the last season of Game of Thrones, was because they were going to be working on a Star Wars series trilogy, which was going to be outside of the Skywalker storyline. But because of how people didn't like the final season of Game of Thrones, they got let go from the Star Wars project. Who's more likely? Yeah, probably. Yeah. I've been watching Thundercats on Hulu. The old cartoon. Okay. Thundercats Ho. I've seen episodes of it. I never watched like straight through. But I think I have that downloaded. So it was something I had intended to watch. I just never got around to it. And I think there was a CGI series of that too. The Game of Thrones writers weren't actual writers; they were just adapting from the book. So when they ran out of material, they got screwed. Yeah. So there was an interview that they did. I think it was after the series that they basically admitted they didn't know what they were doing, and they were in over their heads. It was like, well, why didn't you say that before you took on the project? But it is kind of funny that when they had the books to go off of, so like really nothing of their own doing, just the adaptation, from the book to screen, everything went really well. And then as soon as there was no more book material, they had to come up with their own, use their own imagination. That's when things started going downhill. Oh man. Honestly though, I would have been fine with the way things ended. I just think it should have been like a little bit more time to get there. Although I did not like who ended up sitting on the throne. Granted, I mean, that's all he could do. Okay, so so the one you're talking about, Richard, is the CGI one? Yeah, let's do that. No. Yes. Yes. So I think X23 is going to go to R2. I need some mutant T4CC, but yeah, whenever we see a level up with mutant advancement, I think she's going to go to R2. The 1985 one. Okay. So yeah, I definitely seen episodes of the 1985 one. I knew that the newer one existed. I don't know if I'd ever seen any of the newer ones though. But oh no, I did actually start watching the old one not too long ago because I didn't realize the backstory of it, like where they were leaving their planet of origin and like they were in cryo chambers and all that kind of stuff. I didn't know that at all. So when I watched that first episode where they go over that, I was like, oh damn. Vader is your favorite character in Star Wars. I play Star Wars. Slayman, have you seen so there's a YouTube clip of the person in the suit speaking, and it is so not Darth Vader. Like you hear them, and it's like, what? What is this? I like choking people. Wow, hey, you're in Toronto. You know all about Gomeshi, so calm yourself. I've seen that video. Okay. I think he had like a Scottish accent or something, right? But it was just so like not menacing at all. Yeah, yeah. Let me guess, I forgot to reapply boost, didn't I? Oh, no, we're good. We're good. Let's see. And, yeah. Battlefront, the original, was the last Battlefront game I played. It was fun while it lasted. The person who played the body of Vader passed away. Yeah. And the guy who played Chewbacca too, right? I think. Oh. And it was Carrie Fisher, like, she died and then her mom passed away shortly after, or her mom and then her? Like, within a week of each other, I think. Boba Fett? The guy who played her mom died first. Okay, the person who played Boba Fett. Because I thought that the guy was in one of the episodes of The Mandalorian, or is that since then? Ugh, not quite close enough. Well, it don't matter. Yeah, see, I think there's supposed to be a third season of The Mandalorian. Should be interesting. So I would assume that it's going to be a completely different storyline. The one from A New Hope? Oh, okay. Oh dear. Wow, this is going to be interesting. Yep. Yep. Okay. So it's not the actual same person. The guy, Pedro Pascal, he's done quite well since Game of Thrones. I mean, he was an actor prior, but I'd never heard of him, or at least not that I remember. But since, I mean, he was in Wonder Woman 2. He's done The Mandalorian. There was another movie, and I can't remember what it is. There's another movie that it's in. I think, other than Jason Momoa, I think he's like the one I've seen in things most since Game of Thrones. Lena Headley was in things prior. I don't think I've seen her in anything since. Yeah. Ooh, and oh crap! No, I can't remember her name. Damn it. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's gonna annoy me. But anyways, the girl who played Daenerys. He was in a movie called Me Before You, and I really liked that movie. It was a good one. Or You Before Me, something like that. Somebody before somebody. I'd be a good movie critic, eh? I'm here reviewing some movie. It's called something. Star Wars costumes are the best. Oh dear. Wow. This is not looking promising. Oh crap. We don't have Proxima, so that's not going to matter. And we just still get it. Alright. Isn't that the dragon? Yeah. I know her name, I just can't think of it right now. And she was also in the Terminator. Oh. That's just going to annoy me. That is going to annoy me. As soon as I see the name, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, that's it. Uh, Amelia Clark. Yeah, that's it. Amelia Clark. Come on. There we go. Jason Momoa. I think he was in something prior to Game of Thrones. But I don't remember what. And now he's Aquaman, so... All of us collectively forgot her name. Solo player, the GOT. No. I'm just quick on Google. Oh, and Sophie Turner was in the X-Men. Yeah, so I guess a few of them have gone into other things, but I still think Pedro Pascal is probably made out the best. Stargate Atlantis. Yes, that's it. Yes. Yeah. It's funny. I found him really annoying on that, actually. I wanted to like Stargate Atlantis. I watched the whole series, but I did not care for that at all. I watched the original Stargate. It was okay, but I really liked Stargate Universe, and I was really disappointed when that got canceled. Like, I liked it just because of the stories, but I liked the concept. I liked it because it was a more serious tone than SG-1 or Atlantis. Yeah. Going to miss my boo thing in The Mandalorian. How's it going, Relentless? I can't watch Game of Thrones because I'm not old enough, but I also don't want to. So, if you're not old enough to watch the TV series, does that mean you're not old enough to read the books? In front of your parents, eh, Slyman? Well, that was good family viewing, I suppose, right? I had to watch the first 3 episodes a couple times until I actually understood what was going on or even got into it. But once I got into it, I really liked it. So I think that and The Walking Dead are probably the 2 biggest TV phenomenons in the probably last decade, I suppose. Lost was pretty big back in its day, but going good. Hopefully they find a way to bring back Gina Carano. I don't think so, dude. Well, who knows? James Gunn is back for Guardians of the Galaxy, so... Granted, I mean... Well, it's the same thing. They both get fired, but his firing was because of stuff like 12 years prior, I think. Like, I don't know how you get fired for something 12 years previously that you already apologized for. Honestly, I think the big reason why they brought James Gunn back for Guardians of the Galaxy was they didn't want him working on Warner Brothers projects, and they probably realized that Guardians would not be the same without him. I don't know. I've heard it's extremely violent, inappropriate, so I think I'm saving myself. Yeah, but I don't think like the violence or inappropriateness. I don't think any of it is gratuitous. Like it makes sense for the story. Am I gonna be okay? Whew. At work, but wanted to stop by and drop a like. Well, thank you, Mr. Cataclysm. Thank you. 3 Game of Thrones spin-off are going down soon. One with the Sand Princess or Dorne. And Arya and her adventures forgot. Oh, really? Okay. That would be an interesting one. I wonder if they'll get Maisie Williams to play. Because, I mean, she'll be a fair bit older than what the character would be. And her adventures forgot what they said about the other one. Okay. Maybe it needs more. It needs more violence. It's pretty inappropriate, but gross. Stop being a baby. Wow. Oh well, I'm quite a sensitive soul, so I don't think it would do me any good. Yeah. Fair enough. Not only that, the main actor signed a petition and refused to shoot the movie unless he returned. Yeah. Well, I think. Because that was right after he like the firing, and I think that was more so because it was like the reason he was fired was stuff from way back in the past. He'd said sorry, and see that I think was ridiculous because okay, if it was something that he was doing like the Gina thing, right? That happened while production was going on and so on and so forth. So that makes more sense to me. But if you are fired for something you did in the past, you addressed in the past, but you were still hired for this project, so they didn't do their due diligence in vetting you, basically, right? To know that was in your past. Joffrey, how you doing? Thank you. Yeah, once I hit about 65. I mean, he went for 66, but once I hit 65. I felt I was pretty much done. I had always intended to do 75, so. But yeah, I did not think that 75 was necessary. I do think he's going to go a little bit higher the second round, though. Well, no. I think he's going to go higher if we see a bunch of videos out showing, which, I mean, we've only got a little bit more than a day now for it to matter. But if we see a bunch of videos out that aren't CCP showing how we can enhance the team, then yeah, I think it's going to go a little bit higher. I may just incorporate that next time, Nilo. GOT talking guys. My problem is I don't keep up. Well, no, I guess I do watch like current shows, but there's older shows that I remember. This is actually kind of funny. I remember older TV shows better than I probably remember TV shows that I'm watching right now. Like I could go watch an episode of Snowpiercer, and tomorrow I would have forgot all about it. But I could tell you all about, I don't know, the Red Wedding, or something like that. I'm glad I have him. He gives my ghost a solid boost. Yeah, it is pretty nice, eh? So at the beginning of the stream, I think it was Osmond Ghost that was asking, and I did Winter Soldier without Odin and with, and it's one fight. It's not a huge difference, but basically with Odin, Winter Soldier went down in two L2s. The second L2 he was knocked out. Without Odin, it was 2 L2s and almost to a third. So a little bit of time difference. And I tried to play them pretty much the same. So yeah. I did go through it the other day. I didn't have Hood. Who did I have? So I had like a regular Ghost team, no Hood, Odin, and Yellow Jacket. And I think I got up to... I was using specials, and I've got Suicides, and I think I got up to Scarlet Witch, and I was only at about 35% health, and I was quite surprised. So I don't know if that was... Yeah, I don't think that Odin could have contributed to that. But I was really surprised that, yeah, like without being able to phase the recoil, I still had a ton of health, so it was pretty good. So are you in Canada? Yes, I am. I think I caught an A in there. I've always wanted to visit. Yeah. I don't say a boot though, unless I'm talking about a boot. Just got the boss in war, and for the first time, the very long time, all my champs are still alive. Ooh, way to go! Way to go! Wait, did the boss only have 1% health left, and you took him down? I was that guy in AQ today. I was that guy. Somebody else had gone and done all the work, and I just went and got all the glory. Show these mercs how it's done. Yeah, I landed 250k SP2 with Odin. With Odin using no suicides, but there were a few furies. Yeah, so I've never played Ghost with the building up of the furies. I need to practice that. My thing is, like, I normally try to get them backed up into their corner, and by the time I've got them there, the fight's almost over. For Winter Soldier, it's not too bad, because I can just heavy counter his heavy. But to reliably do it, like, against different opponents would take me some time to get used to. It is not a huge improvement, but closes the gap between the suicide users without an Odin. Without Odin a little. Okay, so I see what you're saying. So if you don't run suicides, but you've got Odin, you're closer to somebody who is using suicides without Odin. Is that what you're suggesting? Okay, yeah, let's finish off the 5 stars. And let's make sure we're boosting. Dang it. A boot. What part? I've heard Vancouver is the place to be. Vancouver's pretty decent. Like, it's climate-wise, it's quite nice. Like, it's not overly cold. It's pretty moderate. You do get some snow in the winter, not a ton. BC in general is quite nice. But I'm in Alberta, which is just the next one over. So I guess if you're in BC, they'd call me an Easterner. But no, Alberta's not too bad too. The economy's not doing too great for Alberta, but outside of that, it's not a bad place. But Vancouver's quite expensive. Toronto's quite expensive. Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and the East Coast are relatively cheap to live. Full attack boost on him, but to be fair, it was HT with pre-fight against Sasquatch. Did it sound that confusing? No, I figured that's what you meant. But then, yeah, no, and I think that's fair. That, yeah, if you're not running suicides and you have Odin, you're going to be closer to somebody who is running suicides without an Odin, but it's not going to help you for the suicide user with Odin. You can heavy counter everyone in ROL after specials in the corner except Jugs, if you know when to whip attacks. Yeah, no, I know you can. It's just that I don't, so I'm not. Yeah, so it's not something I'm familiar with. But I mean, it's something I just need to practice. But I don't know. So if going for a Legends title, would having the Furies on her be faster, or having a power boost and just throwing an L2? Because if you have the power boost and you throw an L2, you're going to be right back to an L2, which means you're not taking the time to get the Furies. So yeah, that's the one thing I don't really know how I'd figure that out. Because if having a power boost would be faster than trying to build the Furies, I would just go for the power boost. I mean, the power boost would be more expensive, like
ladies and gentlemen,
having to buy them.
We got 'em.
But PJ, thanks for the follow. How you doing? How you doing? What am I looking for here? Got my first R4 5-star. I went Red Max. Nice. You can heavy counter. East Coast is cheap to live, but their houses are made of potatoes. Up north, it's all iglooos. They want to visit Ontario or somewhere in the west. Depends on the nodes and the health pools. Yeah. Toffrey, do you have suicides? I just won't put them on. Well, you're free to play, aren't you, Toffrey? And that's why you don't have suicides? Or maybe I have no idea what I'm talking about. Which, that happens sometimes. Sometimes. Never unlocked them. Yeah, I don't feel like, I mean, I've always got them active, but I'm always doing Arena. If not for Arena, I wouldn't have them active. And outside of, yeah, if somebody is like, no, I'm never going to do Arena, I'd say skip Suicides. If somebody's like, nope, I'm going to spend 75% of my time, I'd say, well, then you don't need, no, then I would say you need Suicides. You can obviously do Arena without, but that's where I see the biggest benefit is in Arena. Mr. AC, how you doing? How goes it? Big Blue, what's going down? Vice may become. Uh-oh. Oh, did we just have a bit of a raid? The PJ Vice raid? I was free to play when I got them. I did all I could for Omega Red, and it was worth it. Apples. Okay, somebody. Oranges, come on now. Come on. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Alright, let's, I wanted his L1. Oh, what the hell was that? Oh, well. Mr. PJ Vice coming in with... Well, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. How you doing? What were you getting up to in your stream? Be more. How you doing? Not free to play, but I rarely buy anything other than the $5 monthly unit deal. Yeah, okay. You don't do the sigil, Toffrey? No good, Solar. That's what he was getting up to. Yeah. Encouraging the crystal opening, still trying to get that CGR. The hunt continues. Was it a 5-star or 6-star opening you were doing? Yeah, is Sigil even worth it below Cav? I don't. I mean, I get that, like it's a lot of extra stuff. It's cheaper features. It's, there's a lot that you get in the Sigil. I just don't think it, and it's only $10, but I don't know. I'm cheap for one. And for the most part, everything in there you get by playing the game. Yeah. Dude, that's rough, man. Like when you're going after a specific champion and you just, never get them. I think the one that I really wanted for quite a while was Omega Red. And then when I finally pulled him, it was just like I couldn't sleep at night. I just opened some crystals. I wasn't even considering who I was going to get. And of course, that's when I get Omega Red. But yeah. But hopefully you get him eventually. He's definitely a lot of fun to play. And if you do farming, he is, the way to go. Unlike this Sentinel fight. This is definitely not the way to go. Oh my lord. Alright. I did the sigil during the 6-star feature, but I will not renew it anymore. If they have another crystal as good as that 6-star featured, I might consider it again. Yeah. Purely for the extra storage, the sigil was worth it in my eyes. Yeah. Billy D, how you doing? I almost got the sigil once just for the storage, actually. I mean, obviously I would have used the other benefits of it, but that was the reason I was going to. And then I ended up just I was able to get through the items that were in overflow. But yeah, if I were going to spend, I went for about 16 months where I had the unit deal all the time, and then when I stopped spending, I don't do the unit deal anymore. But yeah, I think between those two, if I were only going to pick one, I would pick the unit deal. Ooh, let's try this. Yeah. Yes, yes. But pretty much, so if they do that spring cleaning or whatever it was they did last year, I may do that again. But outside of that, I don't see spending until July 4th. And it's going to have to be something significant, really, in order to spend. Because I should have enough units to get whatever kind of unit deals they come out with, if they're something that I find, I want. And actually, for the unit deal, I think it's going to have to be probably like an Abyss Nexus. Or it would have to be a pick your class Awakening Gem. Either pick your class or a generic. Other than that, I can't see. Because to be honest, even if it was like a class selector for T5CC, I don't think I would do that. Because currently I have a T5CC of almost every class. And the only class that I don't have one of that I have a champion I'd like to take to R3 is Cosmic. But I've got a mutant, I've got a skill. I don't have tech, but I have nobody I'd want to. Got Mystic. I don't have science, but nobody I want to. So, yeah. I'll be right back. And back I am. I am back. Okay. The way goes to destroy that apocalypse. Yeah, but I mean that's an R5 ghost. I think that might have been an R3 apocalypse. But yeah, she is pretty crazy. T5CC is so common nowadays. I need the Sig stones and awakening gems. So the T5CC fragments are common. To get full T5CC, not so much. But so yeah, here's what I'm working with. Nope. So yeah, I'm almost to a cosmic. I'm almost to 2 mutant T5CC. I just used a science to take Cap IW to R3. I've got a mystic, got a skill, and a little over half of a tech. So the good thing is I have no science that I want to R3 and I have no tech I want to R3. Cosmic, I definitely have somebody I want to R3. So that would be this guy to R3. And then mutant. I'm not in a rush, but I think it's going to be X23. No, I don't know about R3, but I'm going to take her to R2. I'm going to take her to R2 over Professor X or over Archangel. Archangel, if it looks like there's going to be a lot of use for him for 7.2, then I'll probably use my mutant 1 to 2 gem. But I'll use resources on X23. Oh, actually, I'm going to have to be a little bit careful. Yeah, I'm going to have to watch that because... Yeah, I do want Cosmic Ghost Rider to R3 before anything else. So yeah, the mutant R3 will be a little while, probably. Then Tech. I'm not going to take Gilly 2099 to R3. I think the only other Tech that I would do would be Warlock. And then Mystic. Dragon Man's not going to go to R3. If I did War, I could see taking him to R3 for defense. And I just recently took Hood to R2.
We got him.
Annie, thanks for the follow. If his buff looks really good, I probably wouldn't consider him to R3. If the regen that he was bugged with initially, if that was something that was intended, I would really think of taking him to R3. I liked that regen. That was pretty OP though. And I can't see the only things that would change any of that would be Omega Red or Clairvoyant. I think those are the only pulls. Yeah, because even if I were to get Warlock, that wouldn't change how quickly I'd want to. I don't think Warlock would really change any of that up. Other than I would have a tech that I would take to R3, but I wouldn't feel like I need to do that right away. Yeah, I don't think he's metal, right, Killmonger? I'm about to find out. And I think I'm going to do next Wednesday. I'll probably do the EQ completion once it comes out. So long as we're not supposed to be getting 7.2 next month. If we're supposed to be getting 7.2, I'll hold off on completion until I'm ready to do 7.2. So I'll probably buy the offer at the end. But otherwise, I'll get through the completion, skip the offer. Yeah. I'll probably actually try to get exploration done pretty quick too. just to get that T5CC Nexus. Man, I'm trying to get that Cosmic T5CC. So what are you guys up to? Knocking out the arenas? Hanging out? Just listening to the crazy people on YouTubes? On the Twitchers? Lost, how you doing? You've been found. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. How's your day coming along, Lost? I'm doing okay. I'm doing alright. I wasn't intending to stream at all this week, and then I was up earlier this morning than I expected, and I didn't feel like doing Arena, but I knew if I was streaming, it wouldn't be bad, so I'm like, well, I gotta get them done, so here we are. Here we are. Cooking burgers and chips. I'm always doing food. Can't complain about that. Spent a lot of units due to map 7, but decided to drop after today AQ. Oh, yeah? Oh. Well, you know, it's... Well, the fights aren't going to get any easier, but the links for AQ are being removed. So if it was a time thing, that's going to be no longer an issue in just under 2 weeks. But yeah, if you're finding that, like, if you just don't have counters for stuff, then okay. But yeah, if it was a time thing, I would wait. I would wait 3 weeks actually. Wait for the links to be removed and then see how you find it. Oh, and I mentioned it earlier, but anybody that's not aware, so in the 2 weeks when the links are removed from AQ, they're also decreasing the cost of some of the items in the Glory store. So if you're not already capped on Glory, try to hold it as long as you can to take advantage of it when the costs are decreased. T5CC that's currently cost $2,700 for the 5%. That's going to be 1,500 Glory. And currently I think we get 30% of a T2A, and that's going to be 50% for the same cost. I got kids' haircut today. I kind of missed the long, bucked out hair. The little flips they did. So yeah, hoard that glory. Because, man, 2 weeks ago I was at 3,300 units. Now I'm at 2,600. Well, okay, but if it has nothing to do with the links, like if you're not taking linked nodes, if it's the actual fights that are difficult, or if you have bad counters, then yeah, that's not going to change. In which case, yeah, just leave. But if it's because you're having to wait for other people, or you're taking linked nodes, that shouldn't be an issue in just a little bit more than 10 days. It's the fights? Okay. Yeah, so then the link thing isn't going to make a difference. And to be honest, so I think alliances that have been doing map 7... Oh, crap, she's not going to incinerate the... alliances that have been doing map 7, I think they're going to be fine. But for alliances that are going to go to doing map 7 because of the links being removed, if they're not familiar with the organization required, because they're going to feel like you can just go anywhere, right? And you're not going to take into account that the different sections, there are specific requirements. So, I mean, a week or two, there'll be a big adjustment for alliances, but now if they, spend some time and do research, they'll know that prior to going in. But jumping from map 5 to, map 7 is big. Yeah. But, I mean, another reason why people may not be doing map 7 is the cost. So it might not just be the time commitment, but yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting shakeup, actually. At the very top, it will make no difference, but I think the middle, so like alliances that are in the top 1,000, I think you could see a lot of shift there. But to be honest, I don't like war. I did do a couple wars since they've removed the links, and I like that. But with the links removed for AQ and war, I could see getting back into war, maybe. We'll see. Although that is one of the things I really like about the alliance I'm in. There's the option to do lower maps of AQ or a lower map of AQ, and there's the option to do no war. So if you do decide you want to do, harder AQ, or you want to start doing war, you can do it within the same alliance. So that's kind of cool. Neo, how you doing? How's the day coming along? What are you up to? I could solo map 5 with 4 stars? Yeah. When I started, so I did map 6 for a long time. And then I joined the alliance that I'm in currently. And initially when I joined, all BGs were doing map 5. And the first week of map 5, I was dying in section 1. I was losing at least one champion in section 1. I was like, what the hell? But I wasn't used to the specials of the generic droids. And yeah, I just wasn't used to the nodes. And so it took me a bit of time to get used to. But once I got used to it, it was fine, but it definitely took a couple days. I think that's a third crash of this stream. Hey, but they're gonna auto open our crystal, so that should resolve that. Oh man. What? Are you kidding me, dude? Seriously? One 6-star mutant skill dual crystal? That's interesting. I'm surprised we've got another offer today, considering we just had an offer yesterday. Huh. Although the offer yesterday was pretty bad. So where are these dual crystals? Ah, okay. So 6-star mutant skill duel 3,000. I don't think so. I think you can only get one, right? Yeah. Oh shit. I could see doing mutant skill. No, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have to think about this. What's really annoying me is on Sunday I opened battle chips because I wanted to get back over 10,000 units, and I got to 12,000 units on Sunday. And this is 3,000, so take me down to 9,000. I can get back up to 10 pretty quick. I might actually do this. I'm just trying to think though. As far as cosmic, there's no cosmics that I want. A dupe on. Let me see what it tells you. It's probably not going to tell us who's in there, right? Yeah. A dupe on. Oh, wait a second. Okay. I was thinking for a second it was pick, like a Nexus kind of thing, but no. There's no cosmic that I'd want. I'd want a dupe on CGR. That'd be okay. I'd absolutely want a dupe on Ghost. I might do mutant skill. That's what I'm kind of thinking a little bit, Coffray. Godly vibes, how you doing? Imagine being broke. Yeah, science mystic is absolutely no. I would like Torch and I would like Claire, but Doom obviously would be good, but he's not like a priority for me. Skill mutant. There's a ton of mutants that I would like. There's a couple now that I have that dupes would be good. And then the potential of duping Nick Fury. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to have to put some thought into that. I think I'm probably going to do it. So the thought is going to be more on which class. I only have 86 units. Aww. Hey, tell you what, Godly. I do Arena all the time. I stream it quite often. Feel free to come hang out and do Arena with me. You'll get units that way. If they would let us pick two classes, I would do... like you... Oh, I see what you're saying. So in a sense, like an Abyss Nexus, where you would first pick your classes and then the crystal with the champions. I think, yeah, if it were me, if I could do that, mutant would absolutely be one. I think the other would be tech. I think I would do mutant and tech. I think mutant skill would have the best odds. Yeah. And tech just have too many duds. Yeah. So tech, the DuPont Ghost would be the priority, and then a new Warlock. So there's two for tech that I'd like. Guardian wouldn't be bad either. Yeah, Guardian would be interesting. So there's three. Cosmic, that's the thing why I'd be hesitant about that. There's no Cosmic that I would want. The dupe on CGR would be good, but I'm more concerned about getting him to R3 than anything else. Mutant, oh dude. Mutant. I don't think there's a single mutant that I could go wrong with. Let me take a quick look. Yeah, I don't think there's a single mutant that would be bad. I mean, obviously I could pull a bad mutant, but I've got 5-star Apocalypse, so even though it's a bad mutant, well, they're already a little bit better. Oh, and Apocalypse would be an option too there. Oi. Damn it! They just keep sucking away my units. And I can't do any more Arena than I do. Hulk Immortal, Abomination. But Abomination... Oh, regular Abomination, right? Yeah, okay. I always get bad luck on the mutant skill. Mystic and Science is the best. Oh, you know what, though? So I'm assuming if they do this, You know, like how we've got the 4-star dual crystals, we've got the 5-star dual crystals. I'm assuming if they're doing this, we're going to see. Might be an idea to save your 6-star shards for a while, because we might end up seeing 6-star dual crystals pretty soon. Maybe not, but I mean, obviously we now know they have the ability to do it, so it might be worthwhile holding on. Let's see here. Holy shit. So the absolute only mutant I wouldn't want would be Gambit. That's the only mutant I wouldn't want. Yeah. Any of them I'd be fine with a dupe. Okay, obviously I don't want Cyclops, but it's still somebody new. So I'm not going to be upset. White Mags, I'd actually be okay with. Shit. Yeah. Nightcrawler, I don't do war, but hey. Yeah, I really need to put some thought into this. But, because I know if I go for the Cosmic Tech, I'm going to get a Cosmic, and there's just nobody that would... I don't want to dupe any of these dudes. Like, seriously. Captain Marvel, Angela would be okay. I'm not worried about Prestige, so I wouldn't be too concerned about Surfer. Oh, no, I'm not doing skill mutant, because I'll get Hawkeye. I know I'll get freaking Hawkeye. How do you get so much? So I don't, the main reason I have so many 5-star shards is basically I always have too much ISO, and I don't like selling things in overflow, so I don't open 5 stars, because for the most part it's going to be a dupe, and that's why I don't open. So I just save, all of them. Also, for Arena, I get a 5-star from Arena every week. If you have the roster, you can put up enough points and get 5,000 5-star shards each round of Arena, and you do that twice a week. That's 10,000, so that's a 5-star every week. The Black Widow dupe would be okay. Nick Fury dupe would be spectacular. Crossbones could be interesting. I'd like Gwenpool. I'd like Killmonger. Hitmonkey I think would be cool. Oh boy. Oh boy. I opened 1.2 million battle chips and got like 6-7 batches of just gold. How many units did you get, Toffrey? You know what really sucks? If I had Ghost and Nick Fury duped, I don't think I'd be considering that crystal at all. So the biggest thing I would want would be the dupe. I don't know which one. Joffrey, I'm in the same boat, dude. I am totally in the same boat. Maybe I just need to go to sleep and not wake up until after the offer is gone. That would be the easiest thing to do. I think I got 1875, so a little below average, I would say. 1875. Yeah, that's not too bad, though. Because with 1.2, so 2,000, 2,400? Yeah, so about 2,400, or a little less would be spot on, pretty much. I think I'll go for Cosmic Tech because I want to do Ghost Warlock. You have both Ghost and Warlock? Okay, but yeah, but you know you're going to get Cosmic then, right? Because both of what you want are techs. But yeah, I guess you got to take the chance, right? I think a lot of people are going to be buying that, actually. The 6-star Nexus for 4,000 units. Yeah. Boy, Mutant would make the most sense. Because, like I said, the only one I wouldn't want would be Gambit, Mutant-wise. There's actually quite a few skills I'd be happy with. Pretty much all of the Mutant dupes, other than Gambit, I'm good with. There's a ton of new Mutants I'd want. I think that's the way I've got to go. My heart wants to go for the Cosmic Tech, just for the possibility of the dupe on Ghost. But my mind is telling me that the Mutant skill is the smart way to go. I'm pretty sure I will pull Venom. Oh, you used the gem on him? Huh? Yeah, both of them at R3 unduped. Okay. Well, I'll tell you one thing right now. When this stream is done, I'm going to get myself some wonton soup, and then I'm going to be contemplating what I'm going to do. But I'm pretty sure the next time you see me streaming, I'm going to be 3,000 units less. Yeah. Yeah. They're making it pretty hard to save for July 4th. I am tempted to go for it as my only mutant is Beast, so could really be unlucky enough to dupe him. Yeah, absolutely it could happen, but if you consider... But then also look at who you have for skill. Like, are there skill champions you want? Like, that would be a consideration too. Which is why I'm leaning more toward... Like, that's the smart thing for me to do. Because there are skill champions that I would like. The biggest thing skill-wise would be a dupe on Nick. The biggest thing mutant-wise would be a new Omega. And actually, if I got a new Omega, I think that takes care of my 6-star generic Awakening gem. Pretty sure that's who it would go to. So, yeah, it's going to be tough. Yeah. You could see a lot of... Boy. Maybe I'll just have to do an opening of 10 million battle chips and say screw the Thronebreaker Arena Crystal. There are so many bad ones in the Cosmic Tech, and yeah. You have 3 skill champions, one of them is Nick Fury. Well, you're probably as likely to dupe Beast as you are to dupe Nick Fury. It's totally on the one end of the spectrum, though, eh? Like a total loss to a total win. Oh, crap. You know what? I just realized. I don't have... I'm one short of even arena teams for the 6-stars. And it really annoys me not having even teams. In which case, mutant skill is probably my best bet. Because I'm least likely to dupe anybody in between those two. Alright, so we're going to do one more match just to see if we can't get outside and get the 1 to 10%. And then I go and contemplate the meaning of life. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a bunch of videos up in the next 2 days. One of people just saying, hey, this is there, and 2 of people opening it. I feel so bad that I was also excited about getting 12,000 units, and now it's going to be back under 10,000. Tis the breaks, though. Tis the breaks. All right, that's that. Yeah, I think that's going to really require a fair bit of thought. The three, not so much the 3,000 units. I think that's okay if you've got the units. I think that's okay to figure out that you're going to buy. But which class to go for? So there are 56 champs with the Cosmic Tech Crystal and 57 in the Mutant Skill one. Oh shit! Okay. Well, apparently it doesn't take some people very long to figure it out at all, eh? All right, let me see here. Let's head on out of here, but we'll do a bit of.
There's just one thing. What's that? Raid's here.
Raid! Oh, this just in. Apparently, it's Raid.
All right, so let us see. Okay, so let's do the Twitch one first. Hang on. Let's give me a minute. Okay. Yeah, we'll hit up Lord Shadow on both sides. That sounded wrong. That sounded really wrong. But on both on both YouTube and Twitch. So yeah, here's the hashtag as per usual for the YouTube side. And let me set up the raid for the Twitch side. And I'm pretty sure most of you guys already know what the results were for the first round of the Odin Arena, but on the outro screen, you'll see what the results are, what my guess was, and how far things were between the two. But yeah, that is it for me. Thanks for coming and hanging out and keeping me company, and I will catch you guys later. Take care. Have a good one.